It's Friday. You ain't got nothing to do, so do your weekly HVTs today. Alright guys, we are back. This is JustHitSquare coming back at you with another video on your weekly HVT rewards. Be sure if this video has helped you or if you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. It really does help out. Other than that guys, let's get in here and let's see what we got this week. Alright, so we got no, that was last week. We got an infantry MG5. It's light machine gun, 14% damage to target out of cover with talents of predatory, ferocious, and self-preserved. And we got an SASG 12, 332% stagger, talents of brutal, sustained, and swift. And we got a tactical SAG or SASG 12K with 327% stagger with self-preserve, capable, and brutal. Alright, I'm almost certain we didn't get nothing else right here. Oh, we got an Omega rifle suppressor with 16% headshot damage, 3% critical hit chance, 4% critical hit damage, with 43% reduced threat. I believe the reason why I kept that, one of the reasons, is because of one of my snipers. Alright. So we got a 1966 armor operator's vest, and it's 1172 stamina with the talents of reckless on it, and 8% skill haste, 4% health on kill, and 46% ammo capacity. If I had to change any of these, I'd more than likely do the skill haste or up the stamina. Alright, now we'll go to our mask with a 985 armor on a tactical mask with 1212 electronics with talents of tenacious and tribute, anyways, tribute a 3.5% critical hit chance and 16% burn resistance. More than likely I'd probably get rid of the electronics if I didn't need them in my build, and if I did, then I'd raise them. If I didn't, I'd get one of the other firearms with stamina. Alright, we have a knee of the knee pads of the Nomad, 1613 armor, 1189 stamina with attributes of 15,263 health. Minor attributes is 29% bleed resistance, 28% disrupt resistance, 28% shot resistance. So I'd more likely up the stamina or whatever else I needed. Now we got an operator's pads at 1662 armor with 1124 electronics, talent of accomplished, 7% critical hit damage, 55% increased kill XP, 31% blind up resistance, and 30% shot resistance. As you know, I do not like any other knee pads other than just the gear set knee pads or the short bow knee pads. This is strictly mainly showing you that I did get one that was actually pretty good this week as far as going in armor and an attribute. And I do not think the talents are worth the crud off of these, but if you're looking for money to get extra money, then yes, do it. Other than that, I would probably more likely either raise my electronics up or go across the board and either firearms or stamina, just depending on what I needed the most. Alright guys, we go over to our backpacks, and I got a 1304 Hunter Space backpack, 1304 armor, 1161 firearms, 13,221 skill power, and 15% burn resistance. Like I said, once again, more likely what I need up top is what I'd be changing. 1329 Reclaimer Support Backpack, 1329 Armor, with 1174 Electronics, 11,977 Skill Power, 49% Ammo Capacity. Once again, it'd be across the top three, what I'd be changing in order to make my build better. We got a 1252 Tactical Backpack, with 1187 Electronics. The talent is Inventive, and it's got attributes of 13,241 skill power and 48% ammo capacity. That's actually better than the one that I do have on at the moment, just because it's got a little bit more skill power, like 300 and something. The ammo capacity isn't as much when you're using a skill build on this build that I'm using, and you don't need as much ammo capacity. That's not what you're trying to do. But you can see it has 42 more armor, and that almost raises my toughness up at least 1,000. Every little bit helps, I suppose. And I'd probably be running my electronics up on that build, or up on that piece. Alright, what else did I get? I got a final measure holster, 991 armor, 1254 firearms, 1179 stamina, 1174 electronics with 3.5% critical hit chance. The reason why I did keep this is two reasons. It has a decent amount of armor on it, and yes, the stamina and electronics isn't that high. The tribute on it is not too bad, but the thing is, I'm building a final measure holster at the moment. It's my last build. I do got my other build built, coming to you more than likely this week, and this final measure will be my last build, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. I know what it's meant to be for, and that's what I always build my builds for, but I'm going to try to figure out a way to make it better than what it's meant to be, but still go across the guidelines of what it should be, if you get my drift. Alright, we have a 974 armored gunslinger holster with 1262 firearms, 1264 stamina, 1270 electronics with a talent of nimble, and a tribute of reload speed. Alright, before we do that one, more than likely what I'm going to get rid of is one of the top three. It'll be stamina, electronics going to be raised more than likely off of that one. But going back to the nimble holster, this is definitely a holster that I'm going to be keeping. This is almost a god roll. This comes straight out, drop just like this. This is really good, and more likely the reload speed is going to be changing out on this one. We've got an operator's holster with 1,000 armor, 1122 firearms, 1163 stamina, 1199 electronics. Yes, of course, these top three is not too great. It's got talent of steadfast and critical hit chance. It's got really good armor, so more than likely the top three, one of those, depending on what build you have, would be what I'd change. And guys, that is the end of the video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. I do keep trying to push out 2 to 3 division videos a week. It is getting harder and harder because people are losing interest every day in this game. But to let everybody know, if you followed up to this point, if you watched up to this point, tell me in the comments. And another thing, it has been announced that 1.6.1 update will be dropping the end of this month in May 2017. And they're currently working also on 1.7, and that will be your next update that will bring things to do. This update is going to be bringing in loadouts and stuff like that. So I really don't have an idea exactly everything that's going to be in it, but once they do drop it, I will make a video about all of the updates that's coming with it and that has come with it. Like I said, I do not give you false hope. I read straight from their mouth, their page or web page, and also link it at the end of the video in the description. So guys, other than that, like, share, and subscribe. This has been your weekly HVT vendor reset, and guys, this is Just Hit Square. I will see you later.